Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 106.
Come on, Giants!
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it. And there's one down now. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a
There we go.
pitcher's duel.
What the
Both
hell?
These guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big two-out knock with runners in scoring
I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it just takes my microphone away. What I was saying is I appreciate the extended sub and the host. Man, I swear.
To the plate now, Justin.
That's when I'm not paying attention.
He lifts it in the air to right field. Slater's
Easy
under
peasy
it.
for Slater.
2 gone.
5 years, man.
Batting third.
Can't believe it.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in next, Corey Seager. And there's a look at his home and road splits.
Alex Dickerson
so
is
far
out.
this year.
Or Dickerson is out because of a shoulder strain. He got swinging at a pitch. So, we've got Yastrzemski slid over to left.
Outfield shaded toward right center.
Slater
Here's
to
the
right.
first pitch. They haven't played
As we have a
perfectly
nice
it's
1,
hit
2,
on the
3 inning.
ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
Nice
over.
job by Alex Wood.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
How you been, bud?
Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound.
So here we go.
Dan,
I'm
any
gonna face this
thoughts?
guy.
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen.
Tommy Listella back in the lineup. He's out against Kershaw.
Here's Tommy Listella now. It'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yeah, I didn't stream that game, but I put it up on YouTube there. Not a whole lot went on. Something happened in the 4th inning, and then we had a 2-run shot by Flores in the 8th, and that was pretty much it.
This is the big one right here. They've split
Gosman
the first
was
2 games of this
excellent.
series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things
Swinging
you want to do,
in
you get to the 3rd
Gosman
inning,
was really good
win
against this
series,
Dodger team.
finish it off by winning game 3.
Didn't get a lot of
It's
strikeouts,
always nice
but
to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
wow, that slider just put on the brakes there. Still strikes out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that
15 and
wasn't a great
26.
pitch to do it on. It's really not
Yeah,
best
the
two
Orioles in this
strikes.
franchise have hit a slide too. They've lost 11 games in a row.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Well, hits it hard, but right to the shift there. In a way. Quickly 2 down. Yeah, they've lost 11 in a row. They went from 3 games ahead in the division to 9 games back, and they're in 4th place. I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell you why they've struggled. But they've just fallen off a cliff, man.
They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
So here is Buster Posey, 227. Still no home runs with him.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Probably won't hit a home run with Buster, I'll be honest. Slider just stops.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
2-1.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
Yeah, I haven't played in like a week. It's been a rough week, man.
For a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm gonna be swinging a lot of stuff.
I can't imagine he was.
We do have a chance to leapfrog the Diamondbacks today, though.
He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
See, we have 22 and 26 for 21-25. Popped him up. Oh, we need to win, though. That's the thing. Bauer gets a 1-2-3 inning.
Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
The fact that we won against the Dodgers is good. Come into the series winning 7 of 9. So here's Bellinger. We can't throw a fastball into him.
And now the first pitch.
Pretty much him and Seager, you don't want to throw fastballs inside. They'll automatically hit them.
Danny Dero, this Giants team as they begin play here this afternoon.
You did a big trade and you still suck? What happened? Which trade?
They've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of the series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower
Well,
that
we're
first loss
pounding the
off in
Tigers
first game of the
15-2.
series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Sure, we'll throw a fastball up and in if we can hit our mark.
Now here it comes.
Yeah, we do.
And it's
Fouled
fouled
off.
away.
What up, Twist?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Saw your tweet earlier. Did you ever get your things installed? Yeah, I do want to know about the big trade. Who'd you trade? All the way. It'd be really hard to strike out Bellinger. Seems like his reach is just insane. All the way on the knuckle curve, 1-2. 85-mile-per-hour knuckle curve, huh? I need to move my camera or something. It's gonna feel weird, but I'm gonna move myself. He'll do it tomorrow. I feel you. Ground ball right into the shift. One down.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Feels weird being right here.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on
Did my
defense.
quality just
And
drop?
behind the plate, world
Maybe it's my eyes
champion,
playing tricks on me.
former MVP, former rookie of the year.
There's our defense, by the
He's
way.
done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
No, we'll put ourselves back down here. I don't like myself up there. You got Vladdy on your team.
now is Will Smith.
Who'd you trade away?
Pitch, he grounds foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still looking for our first.
I think you need more pieces than Vlad Jr. though to be competitive, right? Nice. Changeup. Will Smith swings and misses. Need a starting rotation. Should be his first strikeout. Here is Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the
Probably started Muncy tonight against a lefty, but I guess that makes sense. What's his contact? Oh, no, he actually does better against lefties. Okay. Didn't expect to see that. Fouled away.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I was asking the details about your trade. Like you said, you got Vladdy. Who did you trade away?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
We wanted to.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
That's nice 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Woo! A little late on that one. Fouled away. Wes, what have you been doing, man? Oh, I don't know how you lay off these pitches.
You don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
DJ Stewart, you traded one guy for him? Interesting.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Ground ball right to Estella.
On the ground to the right side.
That'll do it.
Dodgers down in order. We go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yastrzemski, Slater, and Vossler. 2 up.
Mike Yastrzemski digging
It's kind of
in.
insane, yeah. You trade only one guy to get Vladdy.
The home half of the second.
All right, Yaz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That was a hanger.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's insane. You traded 1 for 1.
And now a pitch on the way.
Got
Skied
under
in
it.
Very shallow right. Lux has a play, and
Okay.
that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys.
That's
here's
like,
the defensive alignment for the
Oh, they're
Los
14th in
Angeles
fielding, man. They made a lot of
Let's
errors.
focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken
Big O heads in the way
Jr.
there.
This guy looks like this
14th in National
image
League,
of Iron
980
Man.
fielding
I think
percentage.
he's just
Wonder who's got the
scratching
errors.
surface of a Hall of Fame career, multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Austin Slater comes on with one away as he looks at the ball.
What are you talking about, Twist? The trade logic's been revamped.
Still south of 230. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in.
I swear, as soon as there's another baseball game out, I'm jumping ship.
Up at 1-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category.
Like, I love Super Mega Baseball,
Grind out the career he has being
but
drafted where he was, my hat's off.
it only holds me so long.
Contact there, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss. We're going to strike out a lot tonight.
Pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches.
We're not going to be able to hit anything.
They were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage.
Here's Vossler now.
Located in that spot.
So now to the plate, Jason
I actually got to hit off Kershaw in the last game.
Look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Good knuckle curve.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
By the way, a little bit of a slap in the face here. We pulled off that trade with the Cubs, you know, Evan Longoria going to Chicago. Well, that was, God, when was that? Like, in the game last week? Game time it was last week? Cubs have not used him one time. Not once. Despite him being the better overall, better defensively, better against righties, they still keep putting Duffy in. So I don't know why they're doing that. Like, he hasn't even pinch hit.
At least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball right down the pipe. Got nothing for it. That's a quick inning. So I'm just like, I was like, well, you said you needed a third baseman. Chris Bryant's on the IL. Bodie's struggling. I mean, yeah, Duffy is an okay hitter, but that's about it. He's not great defensively. This trade makes sense. They have not used him one time. I know it, man. I think this is probably one of the only times I'll root for, like, EA or something. I'm so tired of, as a franchise player, being ignored. I'm so close to just jumping ship. Like, I really am. I'm so close of, like, exploring other games to play. Like, NBA 2K, I've never played a basketball game. Besides, like, NBA Street. Maybe hop back into Madden when it comes out. Give that another shot.
He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
I mean, this game is great mechanically, but they just refuse to fix the minor things.
Here comes the 1-2.
Atta baby, good strikeout. Second strikeout for Wood. No, I can't defend him either. I don't see how people do. I don't see how people do. Did you see how long it took them to fix the whole frozen in the bullpen thing for online? It took under a week. And yet they can't adjust their trade logic, or they can't, I don't know, hell, add uniforms. I don't know. I've already complained about this enough. I probably won't buy next year's version.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
I bet this guy's the reason they have the errors. He has like 34 fielding. Like, this dude makes no sense to me. I mean, to each their own. But this is a left fielder named Zach Rex. Look at that fielding. This dude's a 57 overall. How is he up at the major league level? He's not doing half bad for someone that's a 57 overall. How many errors does he have? He's got 3 errors, so he's got 3 of the errors. But yeah, I don't understand how they are calling this guy up instead of somebody else, but I don't know. Anywho. Atta baby. Good recovery by Vossler at third base. I mean, like, I'm trying to watch some stuff on YouTube on trying to get the idea of how the NBA games work. I may start a franchise with him. I may start an expansion franchise or something.
First pitch of the AB now.
Swing and a miss by Bauer.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup
Technically, I didn't buy this game. It's just on Game Pass.
This guy's pounding the zone.
So,
Third inning, no score to this point.
Lord, how do you make contact with that? Yeah, there's the Orioles right there at the bottom of the screen. They're 23 and 23. They fall into 8.5 games back. They're on an 11-game losing streak. Couldn't tell you why.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Down goes Bauer.
And that will end the inning.
Yeah, I'm ready to the show.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get
I don't know.
bats going in the third inning.
Maybe I'll give Madden
And
22 another
they've
shot,
tried to do
you
that
know?
pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the
We're
league
still not
in
good
team
offensively.
average,
Give it time.
and perhaps more importantly, runs scored.
Look at our home
As
runs,
one
though. We are
coach told
9th.
me,
That's
the
good.
entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field.
There are 2 teams
That's
worse
not
at slugging
something
than
that
us. I'd like to see who they are.
He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing
I'll
to
bet the
do
Pirates and
what
Rangers
it's
are
going
it.
to take to get there. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can
We've
get
got some
something
nice
going.
looking
Home
prospects.
crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I don't know why I can't hit that slider. It just stops. One to Crawford.
0-2 now as Crawford
Okay,
comes up
now we
empty
missed
on
the
that
fastball.
one.
Interesting.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really
Good timing. We missed
His
it. Okay.
timing is right there.
Was
and
it
I
good
expect
timing,
him to
man?
catch something clean.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just
In here.
misses. That's ball 1.
I don't know how much you guys are
Cold take
locked
right
into
there. That
NBA.
fastball
I'm not much of an
very
NBA
well could
fan,
have sent him packing back
but
to the bench.
I need a fix. Either that or I was thinking about actually trying NASCAR. And boy, that's going to be a commitment there. God, fucking damn it.
As Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Yeah, look at that. We're getting an off day.
Happy to have you
Then we
along
got
here on
a
the
long
show
road
on a fine
trip.
Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our
2 at the
upcoming schedule
Diamondbacks
for the week to come.
randomly, and then 4 at the Dodgers.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and 1 strike.
Mauricio Dubon has 110 homers in 10 seasons. I don't think that's true. Nope. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's just pure laziness. That stat at the bottom just said Mauricio Dubon had 110 home runs in 10 seasons. He's 26. And it's just like, you guys are not even trying anymore. Like, SDS, let's just call it for what it is. They're not trying anymore. They're lazy. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Anyone that says otherwise, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. If you defend SDS at this point, you're just as bad as them. I mean, that's how it is. That's how it is. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because that's not right. I just gave you a good example. You know, they just don't care. Anyway. Eventually, EA's working on franchise for Madden. Well, I guess that works to my advantage, though, because I don't really know much about the franchise engine when it comes to Madden. Like, the way franchise works in Madden. I got mad at the game because I was just terrible at it. I mean, I don't think I properly understood how everything worked. So, I'm watching some videos on Madden a little bit to get myself a little more... I mean, I'm not going to be an expert by any stretch, but I think it'd be nice for me to have a little bit of information, a little bit more knowledge.
Throw-in time at first for route number 2.
was thinking about checking out that new F1 game.
Next to hit is Alex Wood.
Once again, I don't know enough about F1 though. I watch Tia Murdoch play that game. It's fun watching him play it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off.
We're heard in Mills. Oh, you mean that fake franchise guy? Yeah.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Everything he says is
Certainly know he's not
legit.
trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do.
I'm going to ask this legitimately because I don't follow him at all. I don't know what he does anymore. Has he said anything about franchise in this game over the last 2 weeks?
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks.
Segment
and
race
even if you
series.
do
Can't we
that,
turn that off
it's
in the
a
game?
tough pitch to keep fair.
Need to ask Brookie if she comes in here.
Gets him looking.
Need to ask
strike
Brooke if she
3.
comes in here. She'll know.
Giants are
Thought you
down
could turn
1,
that
2,
off.
3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able
God, they
to
lost
make
again. The Orioles lost
in
again.
this game.
I don't know what's. I need to go evaluate that team. Pretty much fed up with it at this point. Really.
Now here it comes.
About time that slow-mo gets on it.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Of course, I'm not gonna lie, man. Once Halo Infinite comes out, I will be playing that game
Very
a lot.
well, throwing strikes, having good
I love
command of
Halo.
their off-speed
So much
pitches.
fun.
This is going to be one of those low-scoring.
I'm not good at it anymore. Definitely past my prime, but all of a sudden we can't find the strike zone. Cool. Here we go.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like
I
a
should
little
stop
mini
playing
rally.
this game
Let's see
because
if
it
he can
just
get
does
on.
nothing but stress me out a
From
little
the
bit.
windup, the 3-0 pitch.
But if I do, then people will be like, "Oh, you quit on your franchise. You quit on your I'll be hearing that shit. You quit on your franchise. You quit on your franchise. No, I didn't.
Popped into the air, back behind second.
I think that's the one thing that annoys me the most. You know, people said I quit on the Detroit Tigers franchise, and I didn't. I just didn't enjoy playing it. And I'm not going to force myself to play something I don't like. So,
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
yeah, he died inside. Poor guy. No, I mean that too. Poor guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Like, I really do want to continue with this series. I do. I like playing as the Giants. I like doing this stuff. But you got to have a game, you know. You got to have a game that
Nothing in
works.
2 count and the pitch.
Thought that hit him.
Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit down the line at first.
Nice stop by Belt. Step on the bag. Nice play. I want to do more stuff with community, like Twitch followers. Not necessarily sports games, just games. I want to play games with people. That's what I want to do from now on.
Pitcher's fielding practice.
I don't know, I'm just kind of tired of shouting at the sky.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's
I'm just trying to find something to fill that
He's 0 for
void.
1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Didn't trade DJ Stewart. Who did you trade?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, I'm glad he didn't swing
Fastball
that.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well,
I got my
newsflash,
second
he
shot
is, and
last
his
week.
hitter's gonna adjust his batting gloves,
And,
he better be ready in the box.
that second shot floored me, man. It kicked my tail.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nice changeup. Got that changeup working. But then Vanessa's been out of the hospital this week. That's why there's been no broadcast. She's... Man, I swear, every time she gets something good happening to her, something like this happens, and just floors her right back down.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Yeah, so he's given up. I don't blame him. I think that's what SDS secretly wants us to do. I think SDS secretly wants franchise people to just stop playing so they don't have to make it better. But at the same time, they don't listen to people now, so why bother, you know?
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Wilbus Santiago and Tyler Nevin. Keegan Aiken for Vladdy. How Vladdy looks in Orioles colors.
Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Come on, get down. Nope. God, there are no hits anywhere tonight.
They elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Got a double no-hitter going.
Up next, Brandon Belt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort
All right,
by his
I got away.
teammates on the offensive side.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Brett Gardner's on the Marlins.
This is pulled into
Oh,
right.
come on, man.
He's there, 2 down.
It's going to be one of those games, isn't it?
So with 2 gone here in the fourth,
I want to square stuff up. I want to hit it right to people.
2 starters. And
Hey,
you
go,
can
man.
see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Here's Buster Posey now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
The hell is that?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Is that a horn?
Got him out of his front foot.
Some kind of alien.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier.
I can't hit anything.
Fastball swung on and missed, and that
I mean, what
is
else
out
is new?
number
But
3. Giants down in order through 4, still tied, nothing.
what's Wilbus Santiago? Is he a pitcher?
And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to
The
feel a
infielder?
little desperate down here.
Yeah, they definitely don't need another infielder, do they?
Faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
I did enjoy the All-Star game, though.
First pitch on its way.
I went back and watched a little bit of the Home Run Derby. I didn't get a chance to watch it all. But, boy, it was entertaining.
Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ooh, we messed up there.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Yeah, for real. I think that was the best story. I mean, I know the story with Shohei was great, but I think the best thing of all was seeing Trey participate.
Next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Fouled off.
How did he not swing at that?
Off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
It was impressive for him to win it back-to-back, though. He says he's the best power hitter in the game, and I don't know about that. Of course, he's not saying it to sound arrogant. He's just saying it to
2-2 one more time.
say it, you know. How do you not swing at that?
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Bounce it to the left
All right.
side. That's a hit.
Good attempt over there.
Game for the
Could have
Dodgers.
dove for it, but that's all right. That's the first hit of the game right there.
So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Oh, wow, shit. I thought you were trolling me, Gabe. Jock Peterson in exchange for first baseman Bryce Ball. Peterson is hitting 230. That doesn't surprise me. A one-year contract. Wow. Cubs are now in sell mode. Oh my god. This is Bryce Ball, guys. 23 years old. He hit 207 with 6 homers in 53 games at high A. Oh my god. Well, it was nice being competitive while we were. I don't think Jed Hoyer knows how to trade people. That's what I'm scared of. I don't mind the sell-off, but can we at least get someone that's not... They're just 23 years old hitting 200 in high A ball. Really? That's all you're going to get for Peterson? Nobody? You're not going to get anybody at all? I don't know.
Now a throw over to first.
But yeah, I just saw that. Let the sell-off begin. I wonder who the Cubs are going to put in the... Oh, God damn it. That means Ian Happ's going to get more at-bats. Jock has turned it around. He struggled really bad. Like, according to this report here, let's see. He began the season 7 for 51. That's a 137 average. And then he went on the injury list on May 3rd because of, I think, his wrist. And ever since then, he's hit 254, 52 for 205, 10 homers, 773 OPS. So he's done a lot better. I think he's going to provide the Braves some more pop in that lineup. Atlanta's number 12 prospect. That Bryce Ball is Atlanta's number 12 prospect. Wow, that's kind of a letdown, I'll be honest. What's wrong with Ian Happ? He sucks. He can't hit. He strikes out so much. He's supposed to be the leadoff guy.
Into the box now.
He's supposed to be a leadoff hitter, and he can't hit the ball. And he's been that way constantly. That's not, you know, he's a good, like, I love listening to his little podcast he does. But you don't need more than personality. You know, you need to produce. That's why he doesn't play every day, because he strikes out a lot. I'm pretty sure he's at under 200 right now. Good pitch. Let me bring up Ian Happ.
nice
bring up Ian Happ here.
on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do
Let's see here.
especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls.
Oh shit, where's Jake Arrieta? Why is Arrieta not being listed on the depth chart? Did they trade him too? Call someone. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. Ian Happ is hitting 183 this season. 9 homers, 23 RBIs. He's got a stolen base. I'm not saying he doesn't try, but he's supposed to be a switch. I mean, he's supposed to be the leadoff guy. But he hitting 183? That's not gonna work, man. You can't hit 183 and call yourself a leadoff guy. I want to know why. Where's Jake Arrieta? Why is he not being listed on the depth chart? Something else is up. Peterson being traded for a pack of gum. Yeah. Number 12 prospect in the Braves lineup, or in the Braves system. He's also hitting 207 in high A ball. Doesn't exactly scream hope, you know. So, yeah, it don't. I'll tell you, man. It's just like I said earlier. You know, I'm okay with, you know, them trading players away, but I don't think Jed Hoyer is going to trade smart. You know. What up, Matty? There goes that bat. White Sox need a trade too? Who did the White Sox get? White Sox fixed to get Luis Robert back. Oh, come on, say he went. I never did. I never say he go.
No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1.
I mean, Peterson's just tip of the iceberg. I'm not really upset about Peterson. He was on a 1-year deal. I will be upset when one of the core gets traded. For Kimbrel, yeah. They need to. If I was Hoyer, now granted I'm not even close. I would trade for 2 top pitching prospects. I really would. I'm not saying they have to be number 1, but a top prospect, at least a top pitching prospect. That's what I would do. Like, depending on the team. So. Who do they have? Everyone. Everyone's on the board, Twist. Contreras has been talked about. You name it, man. They're there. Hayward. It's been talked about. Probably not Alzolay. He's not probably on there. But Alex Wood's pitching really good right now. But you could look at Marisnik. He could get traded. Not Bodie. Duffy could possibly get traded. Someone would want that bat. Davey Gulon? Who is that? I'm trying to think who the Cubs will put in the outfield. Oh, man. I bet they're going to slide Chris Bryant to left field. I bet that's what they're going to do. They're going to have Bryant in left, a combination of Marisnik and Happ in center, Hayward in right. Fucking Christ. Okay.
Fouled away.
That's what I think anyway. I bet they're going to call up that... I bet Rafael Ortega is going to take over for Jacques Peterson.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Let's see what Cubs Twitter has to say about it.
Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
And the Cubs fire herself. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's the Braves number 12 prospect. Okay.
The 0-2 once more.
Wow, really.
Yeah, for real. I bet you're right.
Dude, that just missed.
You got to
He
get
gets
wisdom
that
smart
spot
bats
right
for
there
sure.
again, he might get the call next time.
To first.
Of course, until he gets traded.
Some trouble with it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. One left.
It was good while it lasted, man. I enjoyed the Cubs being in the playoffs. I got to see them win their World Series in my lifetime. I'm satisfied. I am. I wish they would have done more, but
Thanks, Matt.
they got their World
Between innings,
Series.
I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
Oh, here we go.
Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
6'6", left-handed Bryce Ball. Oh, he's tall.
And stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski flew out last time up.
Wait a minute.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Okay, I'm getting mixed stats here.
He's feeling pretty
It
good
says
at
that
pitching.
began his pro career in 2019 batting
Drive that
329. Okay, so he's just kind of falling off. Publication, the best power hitter in the Braves organization. Okay. Okay, this season he hit 207. So up till then he was hitting 329. Okay. Hungry for more. I know, man, me too. But
First offering.
just gotta come to terms with it. I don't know, man.
Gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, I know they
When
want
this
to
guy's
compete,
throwing
but
on the mound, you cannot be chasing.
we don't have the
You to
rotation.
set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike
we have a good bullpen. We don't have the rotation.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Good Lord, how we? I'm just swinging at
Balls and two
garbage.
strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a
Okay,
miss, and a
that was
strike.
glitchy as fuck.
Same way he ended the fourth, with a
I'm just gonna strike out every time now.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check
I think
out
that week away from streaming has really reset my mind.
You can see that these guys currently find themselves fourth in the NL in that category. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Be interested to see how Jock does in Atlanta.
First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and
I
away.
have faith in
If
Elias.
you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving.
Can't hit anything.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's
Just
quickly
can't.
behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging.
Throw the goddamn slider every time. Won't be able to hit it.
It's hard to
7
get
strikeouts.
confidence boost and striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back.
Just can't hit anything, man.
Really sharp right now.
Trying. I'm saying I'm early. I just.
And now Jason Vossler. Pulled toward
There's a
right
knock for
center
Vossler. Is that gonna get down? Yeah, it will.
field. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an
Down to
extra
Triple's
base hit
alley.
on their first hit of the game.
About a 2-out triple for Vossler.
And he is into third with
There's
a
our hit.
two-out triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first.
So Patrick Mooney put something interesting up on Twitter. He said the Cubs are 44 and 46, the Braves are 44 and 45, almost the same exact record of the All-Star break. One team is buying and one team is selling. Question mark? Well, Mooney, allow me to answer that for you. The Braves are, what, 4 games out and the Cubs are 9? Duh.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Well, what a simple answer to that question.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-0. Here it is.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Here's the 1-1.
Baby Crawford gets a hold of one. That ball hit high and deep to right field, and it's going to die at the warning track. The wind is blowing in. That's the reason that ball died there. Dadgummit. No wind. That could have been gone.
More from Oracle Park right after this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Zach Rex.
Now I just got to see where. I bet it's going to be Rafael Ortega. I bet he's going to be the one that's called up.
First offering.
I want to see some more Sergio Alcantara. That's what I want to see. Since he's getting some at bats.
Next, it'll be Trevor Bauer, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
20, Cy Young. Now potential inmate. What do you guys think of the whole Bauer situation?
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up.
You want to have any
hit so
opinions
far.
on that?
I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
God, Bauer's got a.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off.
Maybe he's screwed. Hiring a lot of lawyers, isn't he?
Again, a 1-2.
I'm sorry, what is your contact?
Bases are empty, 1 man.
0? Okay. Shouldn't be making contact with these. If that's late, that means you're not hitting it. There we go.
This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
7th strikeout for Alex Wood.
Struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Swinging.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. That was only a matter of time. Solo shot Mookie Betts. It's alright, buddy. We got a chance to score last inning.
12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right
I shouldn't have thrown that there.
A fastball past this guy, power hitter, and every power hitter.
Supposed to go a little more up.
You got to start.
I did not go up.
Uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater.
Freaking Yastrzemski didn't even move. He just turned around.
He did just that.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, Bauer's been oddly quiet.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors.
He's been
for the
oddly
Dodgers thus
quiet.
far.
Probably for legal
2 balls and a
reasons.
strike. And a strike. Here it is.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on board.
2-2.
Like, I know those guys on the Dodgers, like Mookie Betts and Muncy and them, like, stop following him on social media. How crazy would that be if he's actually innocent? Talk about the awkwardness. Come on, game.
One of the things you want to
Just
do
tell
as
him
a
he
starter,
went.
get
That's
that
the
pitch
third
count.
time.
Here's another productive at bat. Is this count now gets
Should have been
to 3
strike
balls
3
and
right
2
there.
strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets
Oh,
it.
baby, there's strike 3. Mookie Betts.
1 for the Dodgers
Puts him on the
a
board.
solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA.
Savage with guaranteed money.
And now Mauricio Dubon will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep.
Yeah, guys, get aggressive. You heard him.
Stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the
Bauer's at
window.
52 pitches. We're in the 6th inning. He's going to be here the whole
Now
game.
the first pitch.
Can't hit nothing.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Can't hit anything.
And he lays
1-1.
off for ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Went through the gauntlet of this series. Did beat Clayton Kershaw, though. Could be proud of that.
All even now, 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up
Full
until
count.
this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Of course.
He struck it
Can't hit
out.
anything.
That's 8 strikeouts thus
Can't hit a damn thing.
This guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive?
How was I early on that? I just don't feel like I'm early on this crap, man.
Zone with strikes.
I mean, it says I am.
His hitters swing
That's
the bat.
fine, but I just don't feel like I am.
Steven Duggar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Too early, huh?
First pitch on the way. Lifted down.
And then it says I'm late. Swing at the same time.
Fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
We see the Dodgers 4 more times after 6 games.
The batter, the second baseman,
Oh well.
Tommy LaStella.
Now it'll be Tommy LaStella. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Bauer into his motion. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Stella's had a good couple games.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the
My
air.
ball hit hard, but the wind will knock that one down.
Under it. And he makes the play to end
Yeah,
the
Mookie hit that home run because the wind's coming in from right field off the cove.
on the short end of a
You hit it to
1-0
left where it's
score.
not really more pushing it than anything.
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
All right, let's see if we can get this ERA down a little bit.
7th inning ready to roll.
It has been such a slow process to get his ERA down.
First delivery to him.
Yeah, that
Started at
looked
like
an
an
auto take
8.7
right there,
and now
just
it's down to a
trying measure up this
7.45.
pitcher stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe on any of that. I don't.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Of course.
This one's flared down the right field line. And they will not get
What a
him
lucky
first
hit.
as
What a
he's able to
surprise.
leg out the throw.
What a surprise. Lucky hit.
Frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint,
Here we go.
but nice execution,
Here
nice
comes the
hustle.
BS.
Bottom line, nice hustle.
I say wait
Pitcher's
until the
still
7th inning this time.
one good pitch away from getting a double play. You
I don't know how he made contact with that. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's not much you can do right
Stats
there.
don't
You make
matter.
a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working
Yep.
on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, yep.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Seager on at first. Nobody out.
Hey, look, can't find the zone either.
3-0 now.
Boy, this game really loves to break ground.
In a close game like this,
The
really
6th or 7th inning.
You can't afford to be giving out
It's amazing.
passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And
Just can't find the zone. It's impossible. No matter where you aim.
Always
It's that kind of inning.
free pass, but especially troublesome.
I need to stop
Give up
playing
a
this game.
single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
I don't care if my viewership tanks.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up Will Smith.
Hope he didn't do anything.
From the stretch.
That's what I told.
Fouled off.
That's what I told Amish. Or like, he's such a smart player. He is. Like, he's an asshole.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
But he's such a smart player.
And a miss.
It's hard to believe that he would
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could
do
is
something like
probably
this,
get
you
that
know,
on the ground.
in a
It
way.
could be a double play ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way.
Oh, look, he was very late and made contact with that with,
Changeup.
57.
Another 0-2 home.
Must be nice to make contact with that.
Up on him there, but it's 1 and 2. He's
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches.
He's the smartest pitcher in baseball. It's not even close.
Now a ball hit hard toward first.
Must be nice. Just get hits whenever you want.
Down the line, a fair ball.
2-0 Dodgers. Here comes the fucking runaway train.
I'll tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight,
Here it
they're sitting in a pretty good
comes.
spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there.
Nah, we might as well attack him.
Standing in now.
Because I'm sure it'll do a super bunt where we can't get anybody out.
Inside for ball
Come on, find the zone, Alvarez. It's right here. You see that box right there, buddy? There you go. Good
1-1
job.
to the Dodgers' first
Send
base.
your ass down AAA when this is done.
Struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen
You need
here,
work.
so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little
Nope,
bit.
still crap.
Fastball
Come on, man.
close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Come on, man. You can do it.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out.
Nope. Come on, man. You're so shit at this.
3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the
And there goes his confidence. All right, there goes my confidence in him. Alvarez is done after this game.
So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So next to bat will be
So tired of his inability to pitch. Have another lefty that has worse stats than he does, and he has a sub-1 ERA. A tough matchup for Brevia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike.
That's like I said, stats don't matter in the game. They're just there to look pretty.
Find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
That's why a pitcher with 0 contact can make contact.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Changeup gets him
So
out.
that's why a guy with 0 speed can beat out a single from second base all the way and score on a... That's why a guy with 0 speed can score on a single when he's at second base. Stats do not matter in the game. They don't.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes,
Pitch.
he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1. So the next to bat will be Zach Rex. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Yeah, most are wrong anyway.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he
I'll still never forget that play, man. I think that's honestly the play that broke me on stats.
Getting ahead when the base is loaded.
I really do.
Difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
How does a guy with 0 speed beat out a single up the middle?
Back-to-back case here.
You know, I like he's on second base and you just get a single up the middle, and he beats out a throw home with 0 speed. I just don't buy it. I don't.
This is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
did a good job to shorten
This guy shouldn't even be in the majors. 57 overall. Whew.
bases are loaded here. 1 man out.
He does have good contact though. He's Jesus. Like
And
a,
he sends it out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another one.
good pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
Well, 2 strikeouts. Brevia can limit the damage here.
So, as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more.
He's got to face Bauer, so Bauer will get a hit.
Something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Trevor Bauer. This will get caught chasing a bad one there.
It'd be nice if they did the thing with Bauer, like he switched batting stances. That one at bat he had with Cleveland, where he had like what was it, Santana's and then Kipnis.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And it'll
All right,
avoid
that'll
the
do it.
movements out there to make the catch that ends the inning.
Will Smith though.
Dodgers get 1
It's off
in
our
the inning
bullpen.
on the
We are down
RBI
2.
double. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 LA.
See if we can make a comeback here.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Bauer's in there.
Now here's the pitch.
Very good situation here, especially when we can't hit anything off of
Tying
him.
run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to
It's a
do
good
what he
knuckleball.
can
They do got
to
the
give
bullpen
guy
warming up
behind him
though.
a
Corey
chance to
Knable
make
and
a
Tommy
job.
Canley.
Couple of righties starting to loosen
That's
down.
Cable, Knable on the right, Canley on the left.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
All right, game. Which one is it? Am I early or late? Two and 2. Wow. Barely made contact with that. Rangers picked up another win. And full count. Posey on deck.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long
92. I thought he throws faster than that.
Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Full count.
Once again, a 3-2.
Throwing a ball 4 there.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long
Get the pitch
AB,
count up.
You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get to
Right into the shift. Boy, Belts had 2 hard hit balls right into the shift. That was unfortunate. I need a soda, man.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air, down
Just
the right
missed that
field
one. That
line.
ball's going to be hit hard. Wind's going to knock that one down, though.
2 down.
I think the wind's blowing in still. Yeah, it's still blowing in.
So 2 away
Still
now
blowing
for
in at
San
6 miles an
Francisco.
hour.
And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
This is one guy I just need to get better with.
It's off. It's 1-1.
Yastrzemski should be leading me in almost all offensive categories.
1-2.
You can really tell
I don't think he's leading in strikeouts.
This big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Just made the pitch count go up.
Maybe trying to back him up a
Slater
bit
on
with
deck.
the
Shall we get
fastball.
to him?
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And that one's taken outside
Nice at bat.
for the ball.
I'll take a walk.
So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base
Hang
runner.
on, pull
This is
Bauer.
only their second base runner
Haven't
of
seen the
game
Bauer strut
after
yet,
that
by the way.
earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
All right, Slater, what you got?
Bauer pauses. Here's the delivery.
That's not what we wanted.
Turner's got it. And
That'll do it for us.
the 2-out walk doesn't come
See if
around.
Bauer comes out for the 8th inning. No Bauer strut.
One left
It's
for
disappointing.
San Francisco. They trail things
Only got
here
1 hit.
2-0.
It's not good.
Striding in is Mookie
All right,
Betts.
so here's Mookie.
Last time up.
Solo shot, 6th inning.
And now pitch on the way.
Probably should have pulled Alex Wood at that point. Blame myself for that.
The 0-1 on its way. A shot down the first
Foul.
baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ooh, we hung that.
Now a ball popped up.
That should have been long gone.
Foul ground
Got
for
lucky there.
catcher Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
There's your starter comparison there. Bauer's still out there. Alex Wood did all right. He had 8 strikeouts, gave up 1 run. That was the Mookie Betts solo shot. Pitched good, man. He's got a good ERA, but he's going to fall to 4-4 if we don't come back here.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so
Pretty much
far.
DeGrom,
Struck
except
out once.
minus the strikeouts.
First delivery to him.
All right, Twist. Have a good one, man. Appreciate talking to you again.
The 1-0 home. Grounder
That's
hit
foul,
hard
bro.
down the first baseline.
Just barely.
Foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Kept Turner a little quiet today.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Turner strikes out. Second time tonight he struck out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled
Nice
on him
change
right
up
there.
there.
Had
Swung
no
right
chance
over
to
it.
put that ball in play.
Oh, he was a little indecisive.
Here's Corey Seager. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike
Be his
one.
last hitter, I
He's
hope.
working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
What's up, C-Boys? How you doing, man?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Fouled away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up and he ain't buying it.
Terrible.
1-2.
Sorry, man. You alright?
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Cannot pitch to Seager at all.
Classic back foot slider.
Have such a hard time pitching to him.
Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another
Okay.
pitch.
What's a fastball? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Just missed with the 2-2
Missed.
count, and it
Full
runs
count.
full now.
Bellinger hit 169.
All of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't
169?
far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
What are we thinking here? Full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a little chop
Right into
up
the
the
shift.
middle. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do
Mm-hmm.
right there, Dan. You know,
And Brandon Crawford, our
That's an
Gold
easy
Glove
swing.
shortstop,
That's a tough play
will
just
make an
to
error.
knock that
They'll
ball
rule it as a
down.
base hit,
It's a
though.
pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
That's not what I wanted.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and he'll watch one miss
Pitch
up
will get
and
away.
for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at
Essie boy, you message me, man.
In the ball game.
If you don't want to talk about it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Come on, Blue.
Missed. Close.
Now, Blue's not going to give me any
It's ball
calls.
2.
It's not good. That was a strike. I agree, fan. Random fan in the stands, I agree. Now we got to pitch a 2-0 to Seager. Or, sorry, Bellinger. Due to meds. Ah, that sucks, man.
Now the 2-0.
That's not fun at all.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach.
200 laps for 10K.
He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Lions Den, thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate you, buddy. You're in a pickle here.
The 3-0.
There's a strike. God, 10K. I hate that. That would have made you 10K richer. That would have made you 10K richer. I had all the confidence that you were going to win that race. How's the game? Boy, we're getting whipped pretty good. I know it's a 2-0 score, but it's worse than what it looks. And we've got 1 hit. Struck out 9 times. Alex Wood did very well. Gave up a solo shot to Mookie Betts in the 6th. And then our bullpen gave up the 2nd run. Brabby has been pretty much on cleanup duty since then. So, how were your games? Yeah, this is the first one. This is the first and only one tonight. And then last we faced the Dodgers. Gonna walk them. We beat Kershaw yesterday. I have that on YouTube, just up there.
We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Next to him,
oh yeah.
Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
32 pitches for Brabia. I'd say it's 40 his max. We can get Will Smith.
He's set. Here it comes.
The umpire will give us his own. It's all crazy coach's fault. He's a big influencer, man. He's a big influence.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Dude, it makes you happy. I'm concerned that he was going to get that ball. All right. Good job, Brabia. We only have 1 hit. What's up, Andrew? Watched your stuff today, man. You do fantastic with your YouTube videos. I wish I had the patience to make them like that. Great stuff, man. Bottom of the lineup. Bauer's still out there, as he should be.
First pitch on the way.
Yeah, they're good, man. I really wish I had the patience to edit stuff like that. Third time Bossler's hit that ball to center. Just the wind's knocking it down. It's alright, buddy. Making some good contact.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So here is Crawford now 0 for 2.
Here's the first pitch.
He could have had a home run earlier in the game too, but the wind knocked it down. Time is too limited. I'm just going to be honest, man. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to that. I don't think I have the proper commitment to do that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Swing at that. Don't swing at that. I've been playing this game for about a week, and I'm swinging at bad stuff. Very bad stuff.
That one across as the slider
2-2. Bauer at 84 pitches here in the 8th inning. Cutter just slows down for some reason. Come on. 92. I don't know how we're not hitting off 92 there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's
Rips it.
unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
So 192, huh? There it is, knuckle curve. Haven't been able to hit it a whole game. That has 9 strikeouts. In a rough game.
It can be really exhausting and annoying when
Oh, well.
a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right
It's
there.
all right.
He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably
It's
thinking,
okay.
get that guy
Not
out
that
of here.
bad.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Swinging a
Come on,
hard line
Dubon.
to
That's
center
not going to
field.
drop.
Bellinger finds some space
Been doing a lot of that,
out there.
too. Hitting the ball
Catch
hard.
to
Just
retire
right to
himself.
him, pretty much.
Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Oops. Not what I wanted. Alright. 6, 7, 8 due up here. We're going to bring in Tyler Rogers out of the bullpen. Struggled his last time out. Other than that, he's been good. Been solid.
Guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it.
Facing the bottom of the lineup here, I trust him here.
From the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep this
Pitcher
score
getting
alive
tired.
where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Okay. Haven't even thrown a pitch yet. I'm going to assume that was for Bravia.
Ready to deal. Here comes
Better not be tired having he hasn't thrown a pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever.
What's up, Nick?
You just have to tip your cap.
What's up, buddy?
and look for the next one.
Out of the way.
a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2.
How's everything with you and your family? How do you not swing at that?
One below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting.
Oh, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. It's been a rough week.
This pitcher might throw him another one.
It's been a rough week.
Here comes the 1-2.
Vanessa's actually able to walk around. It's a little better. Ouch. You have no spot on the bed? Dude, I'm telling you, best thing you could get the wife right there. Vanessa still uses her body pillow. I got her when she was pregnant. Still uses it. Getting tired walking on the mound from the pen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now,
Also, here's another tip. If she has a lot of nausea, get her, I think they're called C-bands. There's something that you put on your wrist to help control the feeling of motion sickness and nausea.
another 1-2
Vanessa had those, and it made a world of difference.
I don't
So,
blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open.
Have
So
king
we'll see
size
what
bed.
pitch he comes with next.
That's our next purchase. Want a king size bed. Woo!
finally wears him down here as he strikes
Nasty
him out
curve.
after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Oh man, he's been absolutely
I know, right?
overmatched at the plate the last couple
We have a
of games.
queen.
That's
We need
his
to
fifth
upgrade.
strikeout in this series alone. So clearly
That's
this
a
pitching
nasty
staff,
curve, man.
they
At
figured out
69
how to attack
miles
this
an
guy.
hour.
We'll see if he can make
Can't really
any
see it here, though.
adjustments.
Rogers is going to be standing in the way. We have been checked. No spider tack. Been minimal. That's good. Hopefully that is true as it goes along.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike
It's
one.
just...
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I think Vanessa's was nausea and back pain, really. She didn't really have a fatigue problem. Mostly back pain.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on.
Alright, let's see what we can do with Gavin. Dear Lord, what is going on upstairs?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Term 2. Man, oh man, I'm so excited.
Ball hit on the ground here.
And now that I'm a dad, or I've been a dad for 4 years, it's so nice to hear when other people are having their first kid. I get excited all over again.
So stepping in is Zach Rex. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball.
Oh, I'm going to say this too.
On the line, too many ribby opportunities out there.
Nick, I don't know how big of a problem this was for other people in here when your wife was pregnant, but
He's ready. Here's the first
keep an eye on her heart rate.
Strike taken up
During the
zone.
pregnancy, Vanessa had heart arrhythmias because of Leo pretty much being a jerk in her belly. So keep an eye on that heart rate, especially as the term goes along. Never had heart problems till then. Never. And then she had 2 arrhythmias. Nothing was wrong with her.
Turned on, but it's wide
Probably won't be an issue with you, but just in case, you know. It's been pretty absolutely knock on wood. You'll get more rambunctious.
ball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Ah, no, don't do that.
The 2-2.
Yeah. So you got our next doctor's appointment coming up.
This is in
Fly ball right field. That's Austin Slater we got in right today.
Slater gets there for the catch, and that ends the
All right,
inning.
last chance.
1-2
See if we're going to
to go
stick Bauer out there or
Dodgers,
not.
but they hold a 2-0 lead.
I'll have to go to our bench. Lead off. All these birds, man. These birds ever die?
Donovan Solano will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the
Hell
bottom
of a
of the
appointment.
ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win.
Keeping Bauer in there.
Work cut out for him
He's
here.
probably got enough to get through here. We have not been very patient.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big
Solano
way.
back from the IL.
Been getting the results he or his club have been
Did pretty good
hoping
against
for.
Kershaw last game. He led off the scoring with a double there. Ran up Bauer, 1 down. Yeah, Bauer's just shut us down, man. That's just how it is.
Next to bat for the Giants.
We had our chance to score.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We had a 2-out triple by Vossler and
Here's the first pitch to him.
couldn't bring him in. Hey, you get games like this, though, am I right? No reason for us to go out and get a bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Don't expect to compete this year. And Estella's going to get plunked.
And this guy
Don't know why you would do that.
slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him, but
Could say that was not intentional.
he starts this one too far inside.
Yeah, it looks like a slider. Started way too off inside. Stella is the Anthony Rizzo of this team. He just gets plunked so much.
Into the box now. Brandon Belt as he lines it hard to the right side, but
Swing
out
bat.
of play. He's hitless in 3
Fight him.
bats to this point.
Well, if that was Joey Bart, maybe.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned
And that's a double play ball.
reined in to second for
That'll do it.
on to first, and he rolls it.
Bauer gets a complete game shutout.
Here as this ball game is over.
Not a good game by us at all.
Complete game, so hats off for him. as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been.
That's all right, man.
So close to a no-hitter,
We did take
but it
one. We
wasn't
beat
meant to
Kershaw
be.
yesterday. I'll
That's
take that.
baseball for you.
A 2-0
Alex Wood
finish
pitched very
today.
good.
The Dodgers
That was a tough loss for him.
sixth inning to victory in this one. Trevor Bauer with his 4th win this season as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Alex Wood to settle with a loss after giving up only one.
Lossler probably had the hardest hit balls of the game. There's Mookie Betts' solo shot. Cubs side especially so. Yeah, I know Mooney put something up on Twitter where the Cubs and Braves have a very similar record. Yet the Braves are buying, but the Cubs are selling. And he put reason ? And I said to myself, well, because the Braves are like 4 games out in the East and the Cubs are 9 games out in the Central. I mean, it makes sense to me. So
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time the Cubs were competitive.
2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
So
For the Giants, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors.
it's all good.
They left 3 men on base.
I just hope the trades are.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes.
I just hope the trades are good. You know, I'm not sold on this number 12 prospect for the Braves that we got for him, Bryce Ball. He said that he's like the best power hitter they have in their farm system, but he has contact issues. I'm like, go figure. We're gonna go for a guy that's a Baez, all power, no contact, and that's not working out very good. Because when you do that, you rely on pitcher mistakes, not on batting skill. That's what I think, anyway. Probably wrong, but that's just how I see it. But no, I get it. I think the Braves are built to be a playoff team. Cubs are not. They don't have the starters. Got a good bullpen, but don't have the starters. We'll see what happens. You know, at this rate, I'm just along for the ride as a Cubs fan. I enjoyed the time with them competing. So let's see here. Anywho. Nope, don't do that. Alrighty. Guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So, guess I'll have to be working on the next episode of the Dynasty by the Bay recap. So that'll be up eventually. I'll be working on that tomorrow. So, Gabriel, appreciate the extended sub, my guy. And Lions Den, thanks for the raid, man. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you next time.